And in the aftermath of the deadliest mass shooting in modern U.S. history, we're focusing on some of the people who stood up and helped others that night. One of them is a U.S. Marine veteran. His name is Taylor Winston. Instead of leaving the scene to escape the gunfire, he helped victims and drove more than 20 of them to the hospital. Norah O'Donnell is with us once again from Las Vegas with his story. Norah, thank goodness there are always stories like this in times like this.
Gayle, you are absolutely right. We are reminded of the humanity, really good people as well that do so much in the face of such tragedy. And the man we met last night had remarkable poise less than 24 hours after the attack. And Taylor Winston told us how he loaded some of the most critical victims into a stolen truck. He stole the truck and then he sped it to Desert Springs Hospital Medical Center, all before ambulances had arrived on the scene.
Me and a friend went and got a few drinks, and we found our other friends near the side stage, and we just kind of posted up there to watch and enjoy the concert.
Taylor Winston and girlfriend Jen Lewis were dancing the two-step stage right. Moments later, the gunfire began.
People started scattering and screaming, and then that's when we knew something real was happening.
Winston and Lewis and thousands of others needed to get to safety, but were boxed in by a fence.
The shots got louder and louder closer to us and saw people getting hit. It was like we could be hit at any second. Once we got to the fence, helped throw a bunch of people over and got myself over. It was a mini war zone, but we couldn't fight back.
The 29-year-old veteran couldn't fight the threat, but he was able to drive.
I saw a field with a bunch of white trucks. I tested my luck to see if any of them had keys in it, and the first one that we tried opening had keys sitting right there, and started looking through people to take to the hospital. There was just too many, and it was overwhelming how much blood was everywhere.
Victims squeezed into the back seat and spread across the bed of the truck.
Once we dropped them off, we were like, well, let's go back for round two and go get some more. I transported probably 20 to 30 people injured to the hospital.
Winston joined the Marines at age 17, eventually serving 2 tours in Iraq. In 2011, he was honorably discharged as a sergeant.
I think a lot of my training in the military helped me in the situation. We needed to get them out of there regardless of our safety.
Winston rejects the hero label. He said he saw many people like him doing good deeds.
There's a lot of bravery and courageous people out there, and I'm glad that I can call them my country folk.
Just think about that. I mean, Winston says he's just 100% lucky that he was not injured or killed. And then he returned the keys to the owner of the truck last night that he stole. It was all worth it. And Winston says he doesn't know which of his passengers survived, but he feels confident that his decision made a big difference.